It's summertime in Seattle. What's next for RV Jedeye? Why don't we find out together? Are you ready? Let's do this. Woo! Hey everybody, David, aka RV Jedeye, and it is a gorgeous summer here in Seattle. This is normally the time I'm out in my RV exploring. That is normally. If you are new to the channel or haven't been following along, let me get you caught up as to how I got here this summer. So I moved to Seattle at the end of 2021 from Green Bay. I left my RV there before coming across country to Washington until the weather was better and I knew where I could park the RV. Earlier this year, I flew back to pick up the RV and start the drive to Seattle. So I'm going to let the RV run a little bit. I have to take it now and get it all kind of checked out, make sure it's all safe for the drive. But this really was the big one, to just see if it turned over. Everything seems to be okay. And then the process of getting it checked out, cleaning it out, getting it de-winterized and getting it ready for the move is the big thing. And a not so funny thing happened along the way. My RV engine, it blew up. This is one for the ages. It's also going to cost me an arm and a leg, I can tell. So here's the tentative plan for right now. Hopefully they'll be here soon to pick up the RV. We're going to tow it to one place. That's where they're not going to get to look at it until next week, and I just can't wait here for an entire week. So the airport that I'm near doesn't fly really. It's just a small regional one. So I have to rent a car, drive one way to Minneapolis. I could try to get on a plane tonight, but the chances are to do that, it'll be over $1,000. Whereas if I just sleep in the airport a little bit until like 5 in the morning, I'll save like what, $500. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to drive all the way to Minneapolis, which I think is about an hour and a half from here. But that seems to be the smartest way to get home. Now I had to leave the RV in Chippewa Falls, flew back to Seattle, and when I got back, I got the news from the repair shop that I needed to replace the entire engine to the tune of $20,000. $20,000 I do not have. Okay, so this may be the end of RV life. I just got the quote to fix the engine, and it costs more than the RV itself. So recently I had the RV towed to a storage yard. I flew back to Chippewa Falls, rented a U-Haul, emptied the RV, and drove my things back to Seattle while I continue to pay off the RV. So I still owe on it, and the bank won't let me sell it until it's completely paid off. So right now I just have to figure out what's next in my RV life. I don't know. Now, I love RVing and want to figure out a way to do it again, but it's going to take a hot minute before I figure out how to do it, and it's going to cost a lot. And that leads me to the here and now. A beautiful summer, a new part of the world for me, the Pacific Northwest, and I just want to get out there and really explore. So, what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to get back into my car and do more car camping. Back in 2021, when my RV was getting a new roof, I started car camping. I really enjoyed it as I explored parts of Wisconsin. So a really good hike, and now I'm going to do something that I've not been able to do ever when I RV or last time car camping, and that's I'm going to take my car and go explore inside the park and see something extra special. So that's what I'm doing right now. That's the plan for the summer. I'm going to get out and explore the Pacific Northwest as much as I can in my car, do a lot of car camping. I'm going to chef it up. I'm going to try some new products. I'm just going to take you all with me as I explore and get used to this new area and discover lots more. I expect a lot of adventures, and I hope you'll stay with me as I go through it all. Now, whenever there is a new update when it comes to the RV, I'll update it here, let you know what's going on. But right now, the RV is not a factor. I still have to figure out what's going to go on long term. But until then, I'm still going to get out and about, and that means car camping starting next week. Hey, that's going to do it right now for me. Make sure you follow me all over social media at RVing Jedeye. And then, of course, you can follow me on the blog at rvjedeye.com. Get out there, car camp, RV, do whatever you can to get out and enjoy the great outdoors. I know you'll like it. We'll see you next time.